really good twin tail player. He's been around for a while, has spent a lot of time playing arms, very capable, has a ribbon girl too, and is going to be taking that us into DNA lab. Because it sounds like, yeah, no, there's a couple of players in the scene that like to be a little more casual and playful. I believe Emperor is one of those individuals, which is why we've got random state those activated.
Yep. Nothing wrong with being a little bit silly. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit silly. I don't know if this is like a good time to announce to the stream about this, but I do have to like be right back real quick, so it shouldn't take long, but I will be right back for a
I didn't even notice that you're gone. So we got default ribbon girl, which is honestly pretty fun loadout here. It is good to have fun with this game these days because, I mean, there's so little money going around. It'd be nice if there was more money, but I don't know if you looked around the room, but most of us are dirt poor, and there's a lot that's going on outside. But game's good, players are good, we're having a good time, we might as well enjoy it. And it looks like Emperor's having quite a bit of fun here, just doing a bit of what I was talking about with Ribbon Girl for that other matchup against Mr. Table. But right now, Emperor's kind of doing it against SNG's Lollipop and doing some good work as these pokes and jabs are just dancing around the Biffler and Funchuck, really making it hard to get those parries with the Funchuck and just securing steady damage. I don't think we saw a single rush there either. Both of them just kind of managed a basic, straightforward neutral back and forth, and Emperor came out on top. Heading into our next round, both players kind of sticking with their stings. We've got the Biffler. It does cause a blind. It comes out really fast. It's a really good anti-air, but when it's charged up, no, it does go faster, but it becomes a single projectile, which means it can be outboxed by the Popper in some circumstances. Granted, Popper also does that when charged. So this is kind of a situation where you do want to get those stuns to get grab combos with the Funchuck, but outside of that, ooh, punched right down point blank. A lot of the time, both of these players actually benefit a little bit more from their uncharged attacks. That little bit of chip, that hard to evade pressure coming in just from both sides. Popper can go for rush confirms, but otherwise, it's like, still slap him out again. You knock him down. Wouldn't it be more fun if you hit them a few more times before that? Ooh, there's the KO grab. SNG keeping himself alive and fighting as the score is brought to 1 apiece. Both have good combo tools, both have good combo opportunities, but you get so much damage when you're just dancing and poking, and Ribbon Girl thrives in these kind of situations where she doesn't have to stress so much about that charged arm. She can just focus on dodging, weaving, staying out of harm's way, and going in for cheeky little pokes.
Also in the back, by the way. Hi.
Hi, Beck. Nice to meet you.
Hello. But, yeah, just wanted to like add on to what you were saying about the movement. Emperor definitely is gonna want to use that movement to his advantage. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult with that Biffler coming out from SNG though. But since he did like has the first one under his belt, and since he does have a slight lead, and he doesn't get the rush unfortunately, but still in a relatively good spot, so long as he doesn't fumble the back with neutral here, which so far it doesn't look like he is right now, as he gets a really good read with the grab onto SNG. And this is not looking too hot for SNG right now, as he is sitting at that 25% health. I believe one good slap hit would seal the deal for him, but SNG does have Emperor in that corner.
SNG has enough health to probably survive a grab.
Oh, actually?
So he's got 2 hits in him. We'll see. Oh, that was one. He was exactly at 150. That was either 150 or 160.
Usually, I fully expected you to be right about that. Honestly, you're usually right about how much health it takes for someone to go down. Honestly.
Yeah, no, that was like that was 15% right on the spot. I've spent too much time staring at those health meters. I know where they are at this point.
I mean, hey, if top 8 Evo, I'm not surprised. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
You do need to know those health meters when you play somebody like Mechanica sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be a really nice first point for Emperor. SNG got pretty close, but yeah, he managed to take control of the wheel very confidently in that game 3 and just zoned SNG out, prevented him from being able to get in by any means. And then Ribbon Girl's just doing like Popper Slap-a-Mander stuff, punishing him out. Charge Popper just pushes him back even more, so it just becomes really frustrating.
Yeah, for sure. Emperor was definitely playing that really well. And right now, SNG is popping his ult. We are going Springman. We are going Springman. SNG,
We got the 2 idols.
Yep, SNG deciding I don't want to lose this game. I am going to go all out on you right now. Let's go. Bring it.
We've got a cover match going on right here. The 2 main titular characters. If this game were to have a main character, it would be either Springman or Ribbon Girl.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, heavy on that. Yeah, like you said, cover matchup as well. Both of these characters on the cover. Only thing that will make this even it's defaults too, so it's even more like accurate. Only thing that will make this like even better is if Emperor was playing defaults. No, defaults. What am I saying? Default the default alt on Ribbon Girl. That would make it peak. That will make it such a peak.
I think the 2 biggest influential things to make this literally just the cover art is needs the base Ribbon Girl skin and needs to be Spring Stadium.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we are not on Spring Stadium right now. Sorry for the viewers watching who saw a sudden change on the scoreboard. I have to like make sure that something is fixed. It's fixed now. So
nice
we're back.
Block. Oh, we get the disarm, but
he was almost a trade for Emperor right there. That would not have killed, I don't think. But that was very clutch by SNG right there. Just getting that last hit barely before that disarm came out. Really good stuff play on the side of SNG. And one thing I do want to point out for SNG, he's a very aggressive Spearman. As you can see, putting Emperor in the corner already. And this is really beneficial for him in this matchup because Ribbon Girl doesn't really have... He dodged that grab. He dodged that grab. Really good grab dodge on the side of SNG. But...
Oh, that parry.
As I was saying, SNG, once he puts Ribbon Girl in the corner, it's really difficult for Ribbon Girl to actually get out of that situation, and he's pushing his advantage to the absolute limit with that nasty rush confirm.
He was so close to just having that moment. Oh, the Emperor is scared.
Yeah, Emperor just trying to stop the aggression of SNG, just trying to put a stop to this as much as possible. But SNG not letting up, continuing to try to push his advantage. Maybe pushing a little bit too far forward as he is getting clipped quite a bit by these hits by Emperor. And right now we do have the 25% health on online. Both sides are a one-hit. SNG in the slight health advantage, but Emperor very close to a rush of his own. We are gonna see how both sides are gonna play around it. Both sides are just poking with their gloves, trying to land that last hit. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be really close.
Oh!
But it doesn't even come down to rush as SNG just hits around Emperor with that boomerang and is able to secure that second round, or second game rather.
Less than 20 seconds left on the clock. That was very aggressive, very intense. Like you said, SNG is a very aggressive Sprayman, but where aggressive is typically a hindrance to a lot of situations, SNG is a very confident, aggressive Sprayman. He knows what he's going for, he knows what he wants, he knows how to play Sprayman. Sprayman works well aggressively too, but he has the time and he has the dedication to know the pacing, the tempo on how to play Sprayman aggressively without leaving himself completely vulnerable all the time. And that's not easy to do.
Yeah, for sure. SNG is really good at recognizing when are those good times to just go ham and go in, and when are good times to just stay back. And he really took advantage of that really well, as he was just able to run away with that second game. We are going to see if Emperor is going to adapt to the stuff that SNG is doing, though, as once again, we do see SNG opening with this very aggressive playstyle once again. Emperor trying to maintain his defense, is going back to the popper to try to hit through that deflect, trying to have a fast Pokemon to try to keep SNG at bay and to try to keep him at the best possible, which is kind of what it has to do in this situation. And with the trampoline out, this is going to be even better for Emperor. as SNG has one extra layer of defense to get through in order to get to Emperor and to try to open him up.
Yeah, no, this is a very difficult stage for SNG to make work, because one of his best ways to approach causes 310 damage if your opponent has rush.
Oh, the grab!
And otherwise, they have a very easy time just keeping you away otherwise.
Oh, another grab. Oh my goodness.
You land like that, you're gonna get grabbed, unfortunately. That was a very unfortunate timing of that landing. He did get the deflect, but it looked like there was a little bit of witchcraft going on there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, regardless...
Probably a bit of spectator lag. It's fine, though. It happens.
Regardless, it does... The stage kind of is going to define it more than the lag. Just because of the fact that, like, it was so important for him to play aggressively, but he was playing a little too aggressively, and he wasn't respecting that central platform, which meant that Emperor was able to recognize, oh, if I just slap a magic you this way twice, it's open. It's over.
Yeah, SNG is just really desperately trying to find an opening on that trampoline, but every attempt, or almost every attempt, has just been getting cleanly shut down by Emperor in these situations. That's a confirm.
Oh, here we go, though!
That's gonna be big damage on the side of SNG. 360 damage, putting SNG in a big health lead. And right here, this is really beneficial for SNG because now Emperor is going to be forced onto this trampoline to try to approach. So we're going to see how SNG tries to play around it, but unfortunately gets grabbed. Once again, more lag shenanigans happening on the spectator cam, but SNG still sitting pretty at a decent lead. And
we'll get
gets the boomerang, gets the round as well.
Nicely done. That is ultimately the name of the game for Mausoleum. This is a very scary stage because whoever gets the lead first is typically the one that's going to be walking away the victor, because the other has to make the aggressive plays, has to make the pushes. Go, you have a weakened shield. Go for the shield break, please! Please! It's not gonna happen. No, it's recovered in time.
Yeah.
But it's like whoever gets a confident lead, they just get to start zoning, and the other has to start approaching. And you've seen enough of how this works. You know how this works. Whoever has to start chasing, it doesn't matter that Rimagirl's got really good jumps and she can kind of fly over that ring. When she lands, he's just gonna punch her. That's just what you do. It doesn't matter if they have 12 jumps, if they have 7 jumps. There's the resolve rush right there. The thing that got another of the old heads to start a manifesto to destroy this stage. Very well done from Emperor to get some damage. But SNG isn't out. He's not over yet, and he's still gonna keep pushing.
Yeah, SNG. I definitely think he's looking for a confirm right here. He definitely wants to close this out. No, he's pushing. He's going in. He's going in. I thought he was just gonna like stick by the trampoline, but he's going in, trying to close this out. Definitely looking for a confirm here. But right now, with like 12 seconds left, he does look like he's just sitting back, trying to play more defensively.
Ooh!
Does whip the rush, but it doesn't matter because he's still able to get that last bit of damage in and gets the final tilter hit for good measure. Really clean. A very clean snipe on the side of SNG as he's able to take the set 2-1.
SNG making me eat my own words there. With a very, very clean win against Emperor, to which he will move forward to face off against Mr. Table.
This is a matchup that I've seen so many times. Both Mr. Table and SNG, both like insanely aggressive players. So I am very curious to see how this matchup is